In this section, we're just going to look at two examples, just to look at how to solve equations with decimals, but it's exactly the same as the other equations we've been doing. So we'll draw our line down here. Again, we have a letter side and a number side, so we'll put our letters over here and our numbers over here. So the right-hand side has this x on it. We don't want that there because it's a number side, so we'll subtract 0.6x. And we'll do that on both sides. That will cancel that out. So on the right hand side, it leaves us with 1.5. Now the two things that have the x's, the 0.1 and the 0.6, we'll just type into our calculator. And it leaves us with a minus 0.5x equals, and make sure you keep this negative in front of that 0.75. Remember that if there's not a sign in front of this number, it's positive, so we're going to subtract it. So that leaves us with negative 5/10 x equals, and then we'll type that into our calculators, negative 7.5 minus 1.5, and we get negative 9. And then we want to divide by the number that's in front of the x. So we'll type in negative 9 divided by negative 5/10, and we get x is equal to 18. Now, need to fix my problem. Yours should be right, but this should be 4.7x. In this problem, the first thing we need to do is get rid of the parentheses. So we'll start by writing 4.7x. And then I'm going to take this negative 5 times 0.3x, and I get negative 1.5x. And then I'll take that negative 5 times that negative 6, and I get positive 30. And remember that we want to do everything on each side separately as much as we can. So the first thing we'll do is we'll combine these that have x's that are on the same side. So we'll do 4.7 minus 1.5, and we get 3.2x. And then we can subtract 30 from both sides. So I get 3.2x and 2.88. And then we'll divide by the number that's in front of the x. So if I do 2.88 divided by 3.2, I get 9/10 as my answer. And that should help you do the problems in this homework section.